Hey guys, Stitches here, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we managed to get a little sidetracked. We found a cluster of Dusthawks and caught them. But we also got word from Ray about meeting up with Mai, and we met up with him here after our little excursion. And we also made it past this bridge that previously we were unable to come past. And this time we will be following Ray and Mai up to that place, Deertrack Heights. However, for now, I will be taking a quick U-turn because there's precious resources. Ugh, I almost ran into it. Tried to nip my ankles off. So we do actually happen to have some black tumblestones. So I think real quick, I'm also gonna craft Oh, we actually can't. Oh, I have the ability to craft revives now. Forgot about that. Oh well. We'll craft some more Pokeballs so we can craft some heavy balls. We can't craft a lot right now, but also you can organize your satchel. I like to do this, it just makes everything easier. So the heavy balls are a new type of Pokeball, which I've mentioned work differently in this game. They work good against unsuspecting Pokemon. And I get the feeling we're going to come up on a good target relatively soon. Oh, that's the one we got already. So here we have the heavy ball. With these you want to aim high because they don't go as far. And they do a heavy thunk against the ground. They're pretty hard to hit a Pokemon with, and do require quite a bit of time to get the hanging of. Security core guys keeping us safe. Cricketot up here. There we go. The heavy ball is really good on Pokemon you backstrike, and that was all our heavy balls. Great. I also think we should probably evolve some of our Pokemon, considering every single one of them, except for Weasel, is capable of evolving right now. So, I just need to check our Pokedex. So here's the thing for Dustox, by the way. I completely forgot everything I saw in the Pokedex. We should be good to evolve it. So if you press X or hit A and hit the evolve option, you can evolve a Pokemon. So we evolved Shinx into Luxio. We can evolve our Starly. Into Staravia. Our Bidoof into Barrel. And also our Silcoon into Beautifly if we want, but I need to double check that we actually have. A decent amount. Okay, we should be able to evolve Silcoon. Mainly because most of it's... Or wait, wasn't one of them to see Poison Sting? Oh yeah, we're gonna keep Silcoon as a Silcoon until I get the... I want to max out the Poison Sting usage a little bit. Cricketot. Darn. Cricketot's run from battle. In this game, wild Pokemon actually do run from battle. There's also a request over there. So, what do you have to say? Bjorn? Oh there, mind helping a guy out? I'm after some cherry berries, you know, and the shiny red ones. I'm growing some of the trees around here, but I don't have any Pokemon that can reach them for me. That's where you come in, friend. Throw one of your Pokeballs at a berry tree and your Pokemon will grab the berries for you. Be sure the Pokeball you throw has a Pokemon in it, though. It'd be a shame to waste a Pokeball. If you hand me 3 of the cherry berries you get, I'll give you another handy tip. We already have 3. So here you go. Thanks. Now here's that handy tip I was talking about. You can throw a berry near a wild Pokemon to grab their attention and keep them distracted. Why not give it a try on some of the crickets out around here? You also gave us more Pokeballs. Yay. I'm totally hurting for Pokeballs. Considering now I have like 85 or something like that. Oh, that's a Pokemon. So here we have Water Pulse. This attack never misses. And we can wipe out Geodude entirely off the face of the planet. And we broke it open and it gave us a Tumblestone. Jesus. There we go. Caught a Geodude. Geodude is like one of my least favorite named Pokemon just because I feel like a 10-year-old named it. It is a Gen 1 Pokemon, and Gen 1 Pokemon were kind of just like whatever the fuck with their English names. I tried to sneak behind it from another angle. There, that's better. That's right, you get in there, Geodude. It's a heavy Geodude. We don't have room in our satchel for that. Oh no. There are some items you should probably leave at base. Like, honestly, the cake lure bases you probably can leave. And a couple of other stuff. There's also wood. I don't know what you would need wood for. You can use this to restore PP. Oh, also, hold items aren't a thing in this game. I forgot about that. In the normal Pokemon games, berries have the effect that you can give them to Pokemon to hold, and they will naturally consume the item. This is no longer the case in this game, as berries actually replace most of the items you would use. You require 1 experience point. Staravia does. As much as I like the leopard berry, I think I have to discard it. That is one weird thing with this game, is unfortunately you can't craft with like the whole stack of something in order to free up satchel space. So look at these little statues, it's so funny. Little silly statues. I don't know if it's come up yet, but there are actually Pokemon that are from... Oh, well, duh, my starter. So, like, my starter indicates that, yes, there are Pokemon in this game that are from beyond. Oh, it's a Burmy. Now, I'm not sure if heavy balls actually do work better on heavier Pokemon in this game. Yeah, I don't think they do their normal game effect. In the base games, they work better on heavier Pokemon. I just don't think that's in this game, though. I think they rebalance it. Stanley. Fuck. Damn, I'm really not good at that heavy ball throw thing. Yep. Do a flip. Oh well, let's meet up with Mai, I guess. Oh, so even your professor decided to join us. Apparently. Whew, thank goodness I got here in time. As a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha now, could I? I suppose that is your business. Fine. As long as you stay out of the way. This is Deertrack Heights. This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. A Pokemon that descended from those blessed by the almighty Sinnoh. That's not it. That's only a troublemaker here to disturb the peace with its racket. And that's what you're here for, Akari, to drive the interloper from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for battle. On my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land. If they're all as oversized as this one. Exactly. They're not only big, though. They are strong, and they may know moves that others of their kind don't. They're not to be trifled with. Let me tell you... Well, nevertheless, I believe you are stronger still than this alpha, so go show that thing beyond... So go show it that beyond any mistaking. Careful, Akari. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is powerful and a hardy foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong moves at their disposal. Pokemon whose eyes glow red are called Alpha Pokemon. Alpha Pokemon are larger than others and may know moves that are rare for their species. They appear to be very difficult to catch. So I think if I remember right, this one you actually can't throw a Pokeball at, you have to battle it. Additionally, this, you can't like encounter it normally, you have to walk up to it. Action speed in battle. Press the Y button during battle to check the action order of all the Pokemon currently battling. This order shows which Pokemon take their upcoming turns based on their action speed. The action speed of a Pokemon is based on its speed stat, but can be affected by certain moves and items. A Pokemon with a high action speed may be able to act multiple times in a row. Ooh. That's not good. So this one will actually boost our speed. Interesting. So our best choice is to utilize Air Slash then. Oh, I guess we just killed it. Neat. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone invest in Alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. We'd best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing such a foe. What in the world? It's the Great Weird Ear. He looks upon you with kindness, Akari. I'd say the Great Weird Ear has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He's an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Hisui while bearing a human on his back. A human he deems worthy, at least. He is a blessing to us all. Remarkable, truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it. Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. Professor, I take it things went smoothly? I'm here on Cylene's orders. You said we'd be able to set up a base camp here once Akari took care of her request. About that, I know this was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, it is truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this. The Hisui region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokémon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with Pokemon, I imagine you should also be allowed to use this land. The great Weirdeer has taken a liking to Akari as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. Well, if we're here to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to know them better. And the first step toward that is completing the Pokédex. The construction corps should be here soon. They'll have our new base camp pitched in no time. Here we have it, our new base camp upon Deertrack Heights. I'll call it the Heights Camp. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your excursions directly from here. Having more base camps ought to make our survey work easier, huh? Well, that's that. How about we head to the Wallflower like usual? So we got a fair number of Pokemon. We got 5 Dustox. I like Dustox. 12 Pokemon caught, 10 or more Pokemon in one report. Different species caught, 6. First Pokemon caught for the first time, 5. Pokemon caught using a backstrike, 6. And the reward is 3,454 Pokédolls. Updated entries. The times we've seen it use. A strong style, mid, agile style. Number we've evolved. The number caught, sadly, for this is going to be really hard to do. Research level 9. 1, 2, 6, 7. What if we do 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9? I think the red ones may count for double. And we've actually graduated another star ranking. Benny old chum, the usual potato mochi please, and make it for 3 today as well. Have you all heard the grave news? That frenzied Cleavor from the rumors, it ended up mauling some of our galaxy folks. We went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. This Cleavor that was reportedly struck by the powerful lightning, yes? I did hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Akari here can handle things just fine. But that Cleavor is said to be much, much stronger than even an alpha Pokemon, isn't he? Now, you forget the strengths of Pokemon are the key items of information, and that we of the Survey Corps are duty-bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting physique, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. The next day. Rise and shine, Akari. The boss wants you. Kamado, that is. Get yourself to the commander's office. Well, if the commander wants to see us, we gotta go in uniform, I feel. Lovely stone someone must have found. But they're just plain old stones. What do you have to say, Ray? Did you get a good rest? Look who's being punctual. Finally realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham. Oh god. There you go again, insisting on your false image of the Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. Aha, you could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast Hisui's space? Better than some, it's a miracle you showed up on time, oh mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I worried you'd get lost in this pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me? Get lost? An Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan? And our world's very basis? You wish. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Kamado's office. I believe it was you who started this. Just another day with those two, I see. The man's name is Adaman. He's the leader of the Diamond Clan. They put a lot of importance on time, as you could probably tell. And the girl is Irida, the leader of the Pearl Clan. They're all about space. You heard what she would call it, right? Our world's very basis. Whenever they run into each other, those same arguments flare up. Seems like they've inherited some bad blood from their predecessor's strife. Ah, well, not our problem. But you'll have problems if you don't get yourself to the commander's office, Sakari. Those two are believed to be based on, those two are believed to be ancestors of Marlin in the case of Adaman. And yes, I do want to clarify that Marlin is apparently not black and he's actually tan. I didn't know this for a while, and this confused me as to why they didn't make his ancestor. It is also believed that he is the ancestor of the character Perrin. Perrin in the Teal Mask DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has this same saying. Additionally, Perrin has a direct connection to Hisui because she has a Hisuian Growlithe as a friend. It's also quite possible, though, that he's related to Marlin, who has a similar style of blue hair. However, he is missing the yellow accents in his hair. Though this theory was made before Pokemon Scarlet and Violet actually came out, and we actually didn't know. It is somewhat believed that Irida may be somehow related to the Pokemon protagonist May. However, this seems somewhat unlikely. Considering we know that May, if you play as them, is from Johto. So, yeah. Now, unfortunately, we're going to be wasting a bit more time because I actually want to go to the photo booth real quick. Actually, I don't think I can. No, I can. Because I want to do a few last things before we do this. I want to get one more picture with Scallop before I inevitably evolve him. I won't be doing it right now, but it's inevitable and it's coming up. Hmm. Alright, now let's check out the photo. This is the first one, it was a little low. The second one, which got him a little sad. This one where he's still a little low, and finally this one, which is pretty good. Anyways, with that, I think this is a good time to leave it off. So, next time we will head to Commander Commodow's office to see what's up with those two, meaning Adamon and Irida. And we'll also likely see Oshawa evolve, assuming we actually get some stuff done. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, you should of course hit the like button. You should also subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications. Additionally, you can check out more stuff that I do in the description. I have a Twitter link. I have a link to my Twitch where I live stream. Additionally, I have a Ko-fi link where you can support me directly for a minimum of $3. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. See you then.